passage from Work and Its Secret. We are all beggars. Whatever we do, we want a return. We are all traders. We are traders in life. We are traders in virtue. We are traders in religion. And alas, we are also traders in love. If you come to trade, if it is a question of give and take, if it is a question of buy and sell, abide by the laws of buying and selling. There is a bad time and there is a good time. There is a rise and a fall in prices. Always you expect the blow to come. It is like looking at the mirror. Your face is reflected. You make a grimace. There is one in the mirror. If you laugh, the mirror laughs. This is buying and selling, giving and taking. We get caught. How? Not by what we give, but by what we expect. We get misery in return for our love, not from the fact that we love, but from the fact that we want love in return. There is no misery where there is no want. Desire, want, the father of all misery. Desires are bound by the laws of success and failure. Desires must bring misery. The great secret of true success, of true happiness, then, is this: the man who asks for no return. The perfectly unselfish, is the most successful. It seems to be a paradox. Do we not know that every man who is unselfish in life gets cheated, gets hurt? Apparently, yes. Christ was unselfish, and yet he was crucified. True, but we know that his unselfishness is the reason, the cause of a great victory, the crowning of millions upon millions of lives with the blessings of true success. Ask nothing. Want nothing in return. Give what you have to give. It will come back to you. But do not think of that now. It will come back, multiplied 1,000-fold. But your intention must not be on that. Yet have the power to give. Give, and there it ends. Learn that the whole of life is giving. That nature will force you to give. So give willingly. Sooner or later, you will have to give up. You come into life to accumulate. With clenched hands, you want to take. But nature puts a hand on your throat and makes your hands open. Whether you will it or not, you have to give. The moment you say, I will not, the blow comes. You are hurt. None is there, but will be compelled, in the long run, to give up everything. And the more one struggles against this law, the more miserable one feels. It is because we dare not give, because we are not resigned enough to accede to this grand demand of nature, that we are miserable. The forest is gone, but we get heat in return. The sun is taking up water from the ocean to return it in showers. You are a machine for taking and giving. You take in order to give. Ask, therefore, nothing in return. But the more you give, the more will come to you. The quicker you can empty the air out of this room, the quicker it will be filled up by the external air. And if you close all the doors and every aperture, that which is within will remain. But that which is outside will never come in. And that which is within will stagnate, degenerate, and become poisoned. A river is continually emptying itself into the ocean and continually filling up again. Bar not the exit into the ocean. The moment you do that, death seizes you. Infinite blessings, my friend. One of the greatest lessons I have learnt in my life is to pay as much attention to the means of work as to its end. He was a great man from whom I learnt it, and his own life was a practical demonstration of this great principle. I have been always learning great lessons from that one principle. And it appears to me that all the secret of success is there. To pay as much attention to the means as to the end. Our great defect in life is that we are so much drawn to the ideal. The goal is so much more enchanting, so much more alluring, so much bigger in our mental horizon that we lose sight of the details altogether. But whenever failure comes, if we analyze it critically, in 99% of cases, we shall find that it was because we did not pay attention to the means. Proper attention to the finishing, strengthening of the means is what we need. With the means all right, the end must come. We forget that it is the cause that produces the effect. The effect cannot come by itself. And unless the causes are exact, proper, and powerful, the effect will not be produced. Once the ideal is chosen and the means determined, we may almost let go the ideal because we are sure it will be there when the means are perfected. When the cause is there, there is no more difficulty about the effect. The effect is bound to come. If we take care of the cause, the effect will take care of itself. The realization of the ideal is the effect. The means are the cause. Attention to the means, therefore, is the great secret of life. When a country obtains great power, it becomes like the sea. All streams run downward into it. The more powerful it grows, the greater the need for humility. Humility means trusting the Tao, thus never needing to be defensive. A great nation is like a great man. When he makes a mistake, he realizes it. Having realized it, he admits it. Having admitted it, he corrects it. He considers those who point out his faults as his most benevolent teachers. He thinks of his enemy as the shadow that he himself casts. If a nation is centered in the Tao, if it nourishes its own people and doesn't meddle in the affairs of others, it will be a light to all nations in the world. Thank you so much for being. Much love. And yes, thank you for sharing the breath. As our good friend says, breath for dinner. Ah, I love it. Yeah. Just a little air appetizer for you with some energy edibles and a silent snack. Ashe, says Loon. Ashe. And so it is, and so it is. Oh, I was reading from different books, big homie. The first book I was reading from was Swami, Vivekananda. It's called Work and Its Secret. This one right here. And then the other book, if you want to take a screenshot, you can. The other book that I was reading from is called The Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. So yeah, awesome, y'all. Enjoy your evening or your day, whatever time it may be where you are. And we'll catch you again. We'll feel you again. Take care. Till next time.